Ketron keyboards SD90, SD9, SD60. User sound and program change, MIDI message location in conflict. There is problem with those keyboards with user sounds and MIDI messages to call those user sounds. I will explain you first. First, I'm going to show you problem. Then I will tell you how to go around of the problem, and then I will tell you how that problem should be solved. I suggest the Ketron company what they have to do to get rid of this problem, what they should think about programming when they are doing programming for all those instruments. Now, let us start. First, let us point to the problem. We'll go to user sound instrument. So I have my controller, and I want to call from my controller user sound. For that opportunity, I know that message for user bank is 30, and for user sounds depends on which location is that user sound. For example, I will go back here. Okay, I am now presently in piano section of my user sounds. If I press this button, I'm going to call this electric piano. As you can see, I jumped. If I press this button, I'm going to call this piano. But here on this location, I'm calling my acoustic guitar sound. So I programmed my keyboard on 32 location. I have 32 different sounds. So let us see what is message for this location, for this sound. This sound here is bank message 30 MSB, and program change message is 33. So now if I insert any instrument before number 33, if I insert any instrument, look at what is going to happen. For example, this instrument is on location number 2. I'm calling this for this number. And this is number 1. I'm not using this instrument. I'm not calling from here. But I will use this instrument here, and I am going to save that instrument just a moment, with another name. I will call it Grand Piano 2. Enter. Now I have a grand piano, a regular grand piano, and I have grand piano 2 that I right created here. Now if I want to call my acoustic guitar, let me call, is not anymore there. My accordion is not there. My string is not there. My electric piano is not there. So everything is moved. Actually, that is my electric piano because I inserted this instrument. Every instrument is moved for one position forward. So if you, for example, program your instrument here on those group of the instruments, and if you have some instruments there, and if you figure out which kind of message you could send to call them, whenever you insert anything before all those instruments, everything is going to be mess. Everything will move. That is problem with those keyboards. Now, I have to get rid of this. I will go to media. I can go to disk edit, but I will go to PC Connect. It is easier to me, much faster because I'm already connected to my computer. Now I'm going to just erase that instrument. Just a moment, I'm doing that, but you cannot see because I'm doing that on my computer. Now I'm erasing that instrument. Yes. Delete, disconnect my device, disconnect. Now I could do that through disk edit. Now I tried to refresh, I tried to do everything here, but in most situations I have to reboot my keyboard if I want to get rid of this piano that is still on user position. It is still showing that piano. It is erased. I can go around. I can try to see if I can get rid of that. Let me go out from voices. Let me go to styles, again voices, again is here, and always is here. I have to reboot my keyboard. Now I will tell you, by the time I'm rebooting my keyboard, I will tell you what we have to do here and why is problem happening. Okay, because all those instruments in user, when we make them, they don't have fixed user location. It must be fixed user location in case if we want to call an instrument. It shouldn't be that moving location. So all other keyboards, when you have user sounds, for example, they have particular number of user locations and there are fixed location. If you send MIDI message to that location, you will call location. If there is sound, you will play user sound. If there is no sound, it will be nothing. It will be empty space. That is how Ketron company should think how to fix that problem. I don't know their programmer what they did, what they were thinking. Are they aware of other companies, of other keyboards? They have that for forever, for 20 years. Korg or other comp. They have fixed location. For so if you send MIDI message, you are sending message on location, and when you put instrument on that location, you are calling that instrument. So that's why instruments are not moving from location. In this case, whenever I program here, I spend my time, I have keyboard ready to perform. Suddenly I put new sound, everything is out of proportion, nothing is working properly. It is out of mind. So now let me go here. What they should do, they should have on piano space for user. They should have available from 0 to 127 or from 1 to 128 fixed locations. Then, for example, you could send message, MSB message 30 and program change message for whatever location is there. And then for organ, it should be MSB message 31, MSB message 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So MSB message, bank message will call bank. And program change message will call program from that location in that bank. It doesn't matter is there any sound or not sound. To go around of this problem, what I did, I will show you now that. I put 9 the best pianos that I want to use on piano section. Then 9 organs. Then 9 accordions. 9 guitars. 9 ensemble sound, 9 brass sound, windwood sound, then pad sound, just a moment, and ethnic synth and ethnic sound. So those are my favorite sound from every section, 9 favorite sounds. And in front of them, I have numbers. So I have numbers because I want to make sure that they always stay in same row. And then if I call them, they will be there. Now I am free to add any sound here around. But if that sound doesn't have number in front, they will change position depend on name. But if they have different name, if they change position, I'm not going to be able to call them. That's why all my sounds, favorite sounds are now here and I can call them. So unstable MIDI location for user sounds. But it is same story with their factory sounds. Remember, in factory sounds, they work on principle general MIDI sounds, and I can understand why they did it on that way, because all sounds are kind of general MIDI sounds. So, from number 1 to 41, you have pianos. Then from 42, you have organ sounds. Then you have to count numbers. You will see that in their list of the sounds. You will see that. So you have same actually message for this bank and this bank. Depends how much sounds you have here. You will get so much PC program change positions, and then you will continue with program change position on same bank and on same bank. It is they could put it there in factory sounds. If they don't want to add any more factory sounds, never ever on this keyboard. But if they decide to add some factory sounds in future operating systems, your template that you made for your Cubase will not work properly. And your MIDI commands and everything that you are calling sounds from anything will not work properly. So I really don't know why they did it and why engineers are thinking on this unsensed way. They have to think on a logical way. We must have fixed location for the sounds. So they should reprogram all this material and they should make it on proper way. If they want to improve that in future, or if we want to use it properly as a keyboard that should be used properly without any bothering, any interruption, then, for example, what is problem now? My favorite organ should be here, not here in piano sections. If I put them here and put numbers, for example, what I can do, I did it before. You can put here 9 sounds and nothing else, 9 sounds and nothing else, 9 sounds and nothing else, 9 sounds and nothing else. But if you put that, then you are not able to add any sound here in user section of pianos. You can just keep your sounds. If you add anything, you will not be able to use MIDI controller. So I did it on my way, but somehow when I got in contact with a Jump Sonic and I got from them sounds, accordion sounds, string sounds, brass sounds, and other sounds, I want to put them, I want to have access, I want to have quick access, I want to go to paths and find those paths. That is logical, how it works. Now, when I put sounds, I wasn't able to reach all my programmed sounds. And actually, there is no way to program your keyboard. You have to go by this way. What I did then, I programmed my sounds that I like, and on the end, I have a Jump Sonic sounds. I added a Jump Sonic pianos. Now, what I have actually here, I have all a Jump Sonic's piano sounds in proper section. But my sounds, all of them are in piano section. That is something that I have to do. I don't have another choice. So now let me just tell you something. Keyboard is working. You have to go around, but keyboard is not working on properly organized way. You cannot do that properly organized way. You can use that, you can program it, you can use tricks. Why tricks? Thank you for watching of this video and have a great day.